Hello everyone and welcome back to our Game of Thrones Song of Ice and Fire role-playing campaign After the Fire. We are back this week just with some house actions. We're not probably going to have too long of a session tonight, but there's a bit of movement going on in the Reach, so we need to figure out where people are going, what they're doing, and then we can get back to the juicy fruits next week. Let's say hello to folks, see how they're doing, see if they're ready for, juicy house action things, I guess. First on my overlay is Susie. Hi, friend. How have you been since this time yesterday?
I'm good. I'm still falling apart, emotionally and physically. No, I'm good. I didn't milk this shit for all it's worth. Welcome to me. But yeah, no, I'm good. I'm looking forward to house actions today, to getting moving and marching my way to my inevitable demise.
Good. Look forward to it. And Millie, how are you, friend?
Hi. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. We got our septic tank replaced. Everything is dramatic and just so glamorous.
Great.
Right now. If you've ever wondered what the life of a voice actor is, it's 90% emails and 10% shit, apparently.
Was your septic... excuse us, chat. Was your septic tank underground?
Yes.
How did you replace it?
I got some men with machinery to get a new one and dig a big hole and put it in it and then go to take the old one out and then go, all the ground around this is covered in live sewage. And then have to dig an even bigger hole to take it out and replace it with something that isn't a biohazard. It's been a very fun week.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm glad you got it sorted.
Thank God. So no more poo explosions, which is going to be lovely. And I've been doing some work that I, as ever, can't talk about just yet. I did Glitch on Monday, which is really, really fun.
I caught a little bit at the end of that.
Did you?
It looked very cool. Yeah, I think you were just debriefing.
Did you get the dodgy
actually.
Bit?
No, I think you were just debriefing. I think
backed away from just edging a man on the dance floor. Yeah, it's an interesting show.
Wow. Yeah, I thought we were pushing boundaries.
Tune in
All
Monday,
right.
guys.
You like
Can't
edging on a dance
that'll
floor.
happen again.
Oh my God. Okay. Hi V. All right.
I can't. I have nothing to follow up with that sounds as impressive.
Fair enough.
I'm good. My week has been RPGs, mostly, either playing them or running them or laying them out.
Yeah.
It's been my life, putting the fear of God into my Ravenloft players.
You finally playing that?
Watching at Roleplay Haven, yeah. I just started. I just threw 10 assassins at them. I nearly killed 2 of them in the first 2 rounds of combat. I got one of them down to 2 max HP. So close.
2 max HP?
Mm-hmm. Some life-stealing daggers that have been stealing their max hit points. It's really nasty when you knock their paladin out before anyone's been able to act, and they're like, oh, that was the tank. Oh, shit.
I see you, Don. Don't start getting ideas now.
Oh, Don's already tortured my character this week. Don got to control my character in Atonement for a whole 9 minutes. She showed up and pulled a gun and tried to murder some people. It was horrific, just sitting there watching this happen, being like, I'm not responsible for this. I swear I'm not responsible for this.
Nice. All right.
Yeah. And then laying out RPGs, which is significantly somehow less stressful than trying to murder your players and watching your GM try to murder you.
Doubt that. No.
That's been my week. Just being scared, making other people scared, being scared of InDesign.
Yeah, fair enough. And Don, what have you been cooking up?
Hi. I don't know. Lots of things. I've been, running games and writing games, doing some work on some Fallout stuff and Dark Matter stuff, and keeping busy like I always do. But it's been a good week, fun week of games. Looking forward to. I'm really curious. I was saying this before we jumped on stream on live. I'm super curious about where Miri is going and what's happening with Maekar and Dorne. That's a part of the story that I like a lot, and we haven't seen a lot of it in the last few sessions at least. So I'm really curious to find out more about what's going on there. But I'm just happy to be here, hanging out,
nice,
causing trouble.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. I apologize if this session is a little, as per usual, if it's a downtime, kind of me flicking between tabs, looking up things, trying to figure stuff out as you go, because I don't really know what you guys want to do. It could be anything. You could try and run away to Essos or fucking sail west of Westeros or whatever. I don't fucking know. So I've got to come up with it. So yeah, it's going to be typical downtimey session where we're looking at stuff. And I see you, Millie. We're not all just bailing. Just really unfulfilling like end of a season. Oh bye. Fuck this.
They're all holiday episodes after this. It's just a series of montages of us drinking things on beaches.
Do you know what? I'm down for it. I'm good. Let's do that. It might be easier. Cool. All right. Well, let's kind of jump into it. I genuinely do not know who to kind of start with, but what would be good is if I didn't go to different overlays on the thing. You're in the wrong place. Give me 3 seconds. Someone vamp for me. What is? Oh,
I like how we are all immediately just sat in silence then. When you...
Yeah, thanks for coming to my aid,
help
folks.
Me.
Yeah, cheers. Real helpful.
Hello. Hi.
Don should maybe describe how we messed up a fellow player in our Dark Sun game, which took us all by surprise.
Oh, geez. Okay, yeah, I can talk about that.
So,
one of the players in Dark Sun, a world where being a wizard drains like the life out of the planet, nearby animals, people. It's generally frowned upon to be a wizard. We do have a player whose character believes that magic can be used for a good purpose in Dark Sun, that if you just see it through and you get smart enough, the good outweighs the bad. And he might have gotten infected with a mind flayer tadpole that's been growing in his brain over time. And you all decided last week to pin him down and do impromptu surgery, which was pretty grotesque. And it resulted in you managing to remove the tadpole and simultaneously doom one of the other characters to death. It was a very, very dark session. And
as the DM of Baldur's Gate, I fully support everything you just said.
I had a blast writing up rules for Ceramorphosis, and I was really rooting for the player to go full flare. And I was a little sad that we didn't get there, but that just means that now I have to introduce mind flayers into my other campaigns.
I'm getting to introduce one into mine now. I'm inspired.
Do it. Yeah, take my rules. You can use them. I just want to see the social experiment play out all the way to full Ceramorphosis.
Yeah, for sure.
Not even in a D&D game with Don, but I'm still horrified that might find its way into Atonement somehow.
It was a really impressive brain surgery. It was very bloody.
It took my no-nonsense Thri-Kreen character who doesn't take social cues to just be like, what, there's something in his head? Okay, pin him down. Like, right, let's look at this. What's going on here?
He's got a bug in there. I know.
Cut it out.
Bugs.
Yeah, exactly.
Logical.
Exactly.
Just gonna open them up and look inside, right?
Yeah.
How hard
At
could that
least
be?
you
It's just
used
a head.
like tools. You can just scoop him out like a melon.
I probably could have.
True.
I've got pincers and little...
Ooh.
Mm.
Tons
Like
of
a
different
big-
weapons.
Like a big mantis man.
Just need a straw.
I don't want it inside me, no. Weird.
Amelia Tyler, you stop that right now. I see your face.
I'm trying so hard. Don't.
Okay. All right. Hang on. Where are we? They're on the right things now. Miria, Faye, Samuel, Mara. Yes. Okay. Good. Right. Why? We don't need quick warfare. Not right now. Okay. So you're all bunched up in near Ashford. That's where we left things off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Enzo's making his way up to Golden Grove, so we can pop him there. There he is.
Yay.
So let's, before we maybe, jump to Myria and then maybe jump back for a bit more, with the three of you there, Samuel, Faye, and Mara, can I just get a bead on what each of you kind of want to get up to, and then maybe I can figure out a better kind of order of resolving things? Because if someone has something like this really urgent they want to do, they want to get it over with straight away, it might be that we need to do that first or something. But again, I don't really have any clue. So, Don, what's the kind of marching order? What's the kind of thoughts?
So I think Samuel's number one priority is to send out, not just like by one means, but by multiple means, scouts, riders towards Horn Hill to see what the situation is at Horn Hill and ride back and meet them along the river, to hit like little towns or hamlets along the way to see if they can get any news about the movements of Baelor, Breakspear, any information at all. So information is really, really key to him right now, as they're going to continue to march west along the south side of the river. They're going to note where there's crossings like bridges, and try to camp near bridges where possible along the way. But they're heading towards, I think, what's the last sort of stop before you get to Highgarden if you're taking the riverbank. They're heading towards House Fossaway.
Mm-hmm. So we can head you down a bit that way.
He's sending out he's also sending out ravens through his Raven crew, his small folk, messages to Costain to rally all of his forces and all of Old Town's forces, as many men as he can, and ride northeast to meet him at Highgarden. So he also wants to make sure that the sort of southwestern Blackfyre forces that are around Old Town come up and meet him when he arrives at Highgarden.
Okay. And Vid, do you have any actions that you want us to accomplish on the way or straight after?
Not necessarily on the scheme that Samuel's doing stuff. And this is probably something to play out in scenes next week. But Mara wants to go and talk to Faye about her armies and Costain.
Mm-hmm.
After Samuel comes back and tells her how disastrously horrible that conversation went.
It could have gone better or worse.
Yeah.
Both of those things.
But that's kind of Mara's plan, to go and talk to Faye and see if she can maybe resolve some of this "we need your armies" issue.
Got you. Yeah. That's definitely juice for the juice god. So we should play that out next time, but we can make it kind of timey-wimey, and then we can kind of set up for what the inevitable kind of battle, I think, looks like. Okay. Nothing else kind of springs to mind?
Not massively. She'll do what she can to support, House Tarly getting information in and out. She's probably helping manage that process.
Oh yeah, cool. Okay.
As well. So
nice. Yeah. No, we can get some assistance on that information gathering check, no problem. And Millie, what kind of thoughts did you have?
Well, aside from the regular kind of house actiony moving stuff around situation, because I've been having thoughts about my army.
Okay.
But aside from that, my plausible deniability kicks in this month, so that's great.
Yeah.
It's very exciting. I think Faye's just going to be tapping her spies in Highgarden because they're set there now.
Well, so you set them last action, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
So I've got them on the GM layer, a bit transparent. So you'll get to tap up your other 2 spy cells this month, and the Highgarden spies will then be ready for next month as they've now established themselves.
Oh, so they take 2 months. I thought they only took 1 month to set.
I guess you're right with the months and yeah. So let's tap them. There's a GM layer. There we go. All right. But yeah, just tapping spies. You've got Hornhill, Highgarden, and Old Town.
Yeah, so she's going to be tapping Highgarden and Old Town. Wow. The ones at Horn Hill, she wants to do that little sly sneak around the side that we were talking about, because there's a siege happening and they do not want to be there, but there is somewhere they would like to be more.
Okay.
So the idea, which is going to be a ridiculous roll, but they're pointless right now, is to get them out of Horn Hill and into Baelor's. Is it attacking them?
Yeah. Baelor's army. Okay, cool. Nice. All right. So I reckon then, first kind of roll really, just for the downtime, would be, I think, Samuel, I need a roll for like knowledge streetwise to have your folks go off, get you information and for you to kind of piece it together. That you'll get a we've always flipped between two, either getting a bonus dice or getting a flat bonus. But V, what's Mara's knowledge stat?
It's 3.
3. So that would be just a +1 for the assist.
Do I have any kind of idea what the DC for this is?
Yeah, sorry, absolutely. Let me actually get the book up. Because it depends how long you take, but thankfully, because you've got time as part of the downtime action, this isn't going to be too difficult. That's awareness. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, yeah, streetwise. So we've got spending 1 month doing this is an easy 3 check. Just difficulty 3.
And I get more information every like 5 or whatever.
Yeah, so every degree of success will get you more questions, more info.
Okay. Then I will save my bonus stuff because I think my average for this should be 8.
Cool. So you should get a couple of things at least.
A 10.
Nice. And a +1, 11. Which doesn't give you the 3rd degree, but 2 degrees of success. Right? Yeah. Cool, okay. Okay, generally speaking, Baelor is besieging Horn Hill in a typical besieging kind of fashion. I don't believe. Let me just check this quickly. Oh, it's not really said, is it? What I would say is that it doesn't look like particularly that they are building up for like an assault. So they haven't got a ton of siege equipment, but it's obviously being prepared because they are besieging the hall itself. So they're sat in the foothills of the mountain range below your home, and just besieging it in a very typical way.
Okay. And I get to ask like a couple of follow-up questions.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's the kind of basic information, but I'll give you 2 questions to ask, and I'll get you some more specific information because then I know what to.
So I think the main things that the main thing Samuel wants to know first of all is, does this look like they're settled in for a long siege, or does it look like they're ready to pack up and leave at a moment's notice, or advance, like try to actually storm the castle?
It looks like they're settled in.
Okay. Then the other question Samuel has is, so around Horn Hill, there's all these hills and all of these forests, and the House Tarley knows like all of the paths through the forest. They like mechanically, they get like defensive bonuses and things like that in the region. They know how to use the land to defend their keep, but the numbers are so lopsided right now with the forces that are left behind at Horn Hill. Doesn't seem like Prince Baelor is making, with his forces, the way he's laid out whatever equipment he has, the camps, is he using the land wisely? Is he set up to, be pretty well defended there? Or is he kind of bumbling around a little bit with the geography?
That's a good question. Let me see if I've actually got his stats lying around somewhere. See how good of a general he is. Bay, there he is. Bay Breakspear.
Is this our first time seeing Baelor make a roll?
No, I'm just checking his stats.
Oh, okay.
So, he is, he's trained in warfare. He's making a decent job of the terrain. Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, as besiegers, they are just kind of camped not far out from the castle in a single camp. From what you're able to, and what your people were able to pick up, what your scouts were able to deduce from being around there, was that he's making fairly good use of the area. He's got patrols out, he's got people posted up in kind of woods, and they're hunting there and stuff like that. So yeah, they're doing okay.
And they're not circled around the entire keep. They're mostly all on one side of it, fairly close together.
It's very much a kind of a pitched besiegement type affair. Cool. Yeah.
All right. He would share that information with Mara and Faye and Caswell, but he's told Caswell not to spread the information about the siege around just yet. He just wants to keep them in on the loop of the situation and what he knows about Baelor's forces. So he would just make sure everybody knew that in his sort of inner circle.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Why did I write that? Where's Cameron? Right. Fuckboy Alliance. When did I write that? Okay. I don't know. Oh yeah, that was all the butcher stuff. Okay. I've got notes about Baelor that don't make any sense to me anymore, but I am running on fumes, and I don't know, this was a few weeks ago. All right, just a quick house actions thing, because I need to remember this kind of pertinent information you were saying, that he's, Baelor is camped there, and he's not like, it's not like, pure proper lockdown. He's not circling the place and in the upper hills or anything. He's besieging it, waiting for surrender or whatever.
So this is risky, Sam. Let me maybe I can't do this. Is there a chance that if it looks like some of the ways in and out of the forest, away from the camp and the opposite side from the castle, are open, you know what I mean? Like he's not got the entire place locked down and besieged on all sides. Is it possible to smuggle out Lord Tarley?
You could potentially try and sally said Lendon out, yeah. But it would be very risky. And who are you going to send out to do it?
Yeah, that's a good question.
If only you knew there were a team of spies in there. I know.
That's right. I mean, that would change a lot of things if Samuel knew about all the spies everywhere. I mean, I'm not here to not risk everything constantly. So I feel like we should try. Who would he send?
Press that button.
He's sending Gregor.
Okay.
Just say you want to be Lord of Horn Hill and have done with it, Sam.
And no, he wants to save his father. He wants to save his father.
Okay.
Huh?
No, I was hoping you were going to say like Caswell or Ambrose, but Gregor will do fine.
Is he
No,
taking
Gregor,
the
but
chicken?
Gregor knows like the pathways. He's hunted with Samuel. He knows the forests. He's got an emotional investment, and Samuel wants to try to like, he's going to pump him up and tell him like, this is your chance. You don't need to be a knight. If you don't want to be a knight, you don't have to be, but I'll make you a lord. We'll find a castle for you once this is done, if you can get my father out.
Okay.
I mean, House Peak's got a couple of empty castles lying around.
Yeah.
Virginia, you fucking
Promise
guy, I swear
whatever
to
I
God.
want.
Okay. Adversaries and Allies. There's a squire in here somewhere, right?
I'll give him Sir Cluck as well.
Thanks.
Moral
For
support.
company.
Why are you
Company along
sending a
the
chicken
road.
on a rescue mission?
Company
You're
along the
absolutely
road.
insane.
And a possible
It's a snack.
distraction if he needs it.
Lunch. Sent him off with lunch.
We'll tell him not
Distraction.
to eat Sir Cluck unless he has to.
There's a bit of me that likes to think that Gregor just insists on taking Sir Cluck because we've had him taking care of him now. He's probably developed a slightly unhealthy attachment to that chicken.
I'm just imagining like he gets caught by guards. He's just like, pluck a chicken.
Okay.
Well, that was the end of Lord Tarly.
Don, I want you to roll for me 2d6.
2d6.
Mm-hmm.
Is this something that bonuses could benefit in a positive way?
To like bonus or test die being added to the roll.
Yeah.
Potentially. I need to look for some other stats. Oh god, I didn't even actually properly roll these guys up yet. Let's say these guys. Yes, it could help. Yes.
Do I know what the DC is on this?
No, this is against the infantry's passive awareness.
Okay. I'm going to spend one of my 2 remaining glory for the fam, and I'm going to spend my bonus die to make it 46, keep 3.
Okay, cool.
$13.
Okay.
Let's have famous. Okay. And then nothing.
That's Samuel's version of being pregnant. Okay.
What?
That's your, maybe you're pregnant, maybe you're not okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What was the fucking squire's name again?
Gregor.
I really am running on fumes tonight, fam. I'm sorry. Squire Gregor yeah, okay, right. I will reveal the outcome in a session. Okay, cool. So Gregor goes off to try and go and get Papa Tarly. Okay. I am interested then in first up tapping up the or getting the Tarly spies out of Hornhill. I reckon, first of all.
Okay.
So, Millie, let's refresh my memory of how this works. So the Out of Strife PDF that doesn't have any bookmarks. Thanks, Greenmont. They're a great gang, by the way. Please buy their stuff. Master Artists, nope. Sabotage, nope. Great Hunt, nope. Assassination. Spy cell. Here we go.
Maybe later. If I had another season, that's totally where I'd be going.
Assassinations.
Yeah, assassins, saboteurs, all the underground stuff, and just this gleaming lady in gold at the top going, what? I haven't done anything.
Oh, I could play an assassin in Susie's game. That'd be cool. Anyway. Okay, spies can be shifted around to new locations as a house action. It requires a status steward test, challenging 9 difficulty. Each degree of success moves 1 cell of spies to a new location, requiring an entire month to make the shift, during which they grant no connections. Failure is result in loss of that cell. I am going, because of this is more difficult, they are at a siege. I'm going to increase the difficulty to a 14. So an additional degree of success, basically.
Will it still take a month, considering they're right there, as opposed to like moving across the country?
Because I would. The rules as written, yeah. Because I wonder if it makes sense that they have to then, is it ingratiate themselves into?
I know what you mean.
Into the, they can't just rock up and be like, yo.
Yeah.
So it doesn't, the travel time. No, it's like a day, but not even that.
Yeah, it's getting in there.
But it's infiltrating. That is the more difficult thing.
Okay, so it's a status stewardship. This is a big one as well. So
I think for our rhythm of play, what I would say is that they don't necessarily wouldn't grant you just the connections benefit, which is if you just roll a streetwise check to find stuff out, they give you like extra stuff and test die and stuff like that. You couldn't do that, but what you can do is you can try and actually make contact with them in game. Interesting.
Okay.
Because they are there, right?
Yeah.
But just getting that like little snappy mechanical benefit isn't going to happen straight off the bat for you. But if you were to actually you yourself make some moves to get information, get in contact with them directly, and it wouldn't have to necessarily be you literally walking up to the camp and talking to the people, but it was like you actually in game doing stuff to try and get contact with them. That I would allow.
Yeah, Faye would almost certainly have like fucking drop points arranged already, so that's fine.
Sure.
Okay, so status stewardship. I'm going to add 1 bonus to it.
Okay.
This could be fun. Why not? 16.
Oh, I thought that 13 was it. I was like, oh. Okay, 16. So we're going to put them... Oh, kind of there. Hang on. To front. There we go. Right. They are now in pooping range of the horse. Cool. Okay.
Blimey.
Look at the little token. They're now sat under the tail.
Within pooping range. That's dangerous.
Yeah. As you'll talk of septic tanks earlier, I've got it on the brain now.
Yeah. Welcome to my world.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Yay.
So they make it out of the Tarly camp, and imagining then, because mechanically we know, so you hear that they have made it. At least made it out. Cool. Lovely. Susie, I want to see do like a bit of, maybe we do this in a couple of 2 halves. I want to see kind of what your intentions are, what your kind of route of travel is, whether you want to do anything on the way, and maybe we can find out a bit of information about what's happening down that way towards the Bone Way, and then we can come back, do a bit more with the Reach, kind of round that up, and then we can actually kind of figure out what your plan is, what your actual execution of it is. So yeah, what's your like plan of travel, and how do you want to approach going home?
So my idea is to gather as much support as I possibly can on my way back to Ironwood. So if I do a straight shot east from here, that is a bad time TM because there's not really anyone.
Mhm.
There's the Dondarrions, who I think we know have confirmed at least are up the Targy butt, so therefore are fucking worthless to me.
Yeah, maybe.
And then there's House Will, who were the last known point of contact with Unky Makey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dispatch a small like messenger unit to House Will, just, because I've got the camp followers, right? I'm going to just send off some boys to House Will to be like, hi, how's it going? What's the situation? And then I am going to head down through the Prince's Pass, because if you remember quite early on, Myria did a bunch of outreach to the local houses, and I don't think we heard from Manwoody, because we maybe forgot Manwoody existed, or we just didn't do anything from them. But we definitely heard that Fowlers were Blackfyre.
Fowlers are Blackfyre. You got them to, to turn.
Yeah.
The Manwoodies currently haven't declared. I don't have a allegiance for them.
It would be awful nice if on the way she's going to grab the Karen boys, because after her time at House Karen, they were following her lead. She said, stay put for now, but wait for further orders.
You want to grab
so she's going to come back and get them.
Okay. Yeah. Did I have them down in any of the armies? I don't think so. Cool. Okay, let me add those to your army now. Blackfyre, the Karen men-at-arms was 30 boys.
Ooh.
Taking your army total up to a grand 56 points of power.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yep. Alrighty. And so you want to pay a visit to Manwoody?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's not going to be, join us or die. It's just going to be like, I'm here. Once again, asking respectfully. you join us respectfully. But yeah, so she's going to go in with all the charm and persuasion that she possibly can, just being very, very nice, very pleasant, but very direct about like, this is the time. There's never been a more pivotal time to stake a side to try and convince them.
Sure thing. Okay then. Roll for me, please. Persuasion, convince.
Okay, I will use one of my many bonus die.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so I'm gonna bump that up to there. And let me just make sure, because my freaking millions of benefits. She's not lying. But I do get a flat +2 to this, so. But 20.
Whoa. All right, yeah. You managed to convince Mr. Manwoody.
Mr. Manwoody.
Mr. Manwoody.
Lord Manwoody.
Lord Manwoody was my father.
Mr. Man.
You can call me Mandy.
His first name is Woodward.
Purple. That's too soon. Please. My heart.
Okay. Let me add Manwoody to the roster. Defense is 27.
Swag.
Manwoody. Defense. What did I say? 27.
Yes.
Yeah. And Manwoody power. Best two words put together ever. 32 boys.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Yeah. And so you want the boys?
Who have I got right now? I've got peak deserters. I've got I've got the peak cavalry crusaders. I've got peak infantry. I have camp followers. I have Karen boys. I don't know what their army looks like right now. But it's mainly infantry, right?
Yeah, so I balance archers, infantry, and cavalry basically on everything, because otherwise I'd just be tracking silly numbers of things.
Yeah.
But so your peak forces total 26 power, your Karen boys total 30 power, so you're on 56.
Yeah, let's take the Manwoodies too. I'm like, I want to pump that number. I want to make sure we win.
Sure.
Shut up, V. I see you.
32 boys. 32 boys. 32 boys. Okay. And then Fowler.
Fowler. Yeah, Fowlers have declared for Blackfyre. So, yeah, if they've got any boys going, literally just Pokemon, collect them all.
Okay. The Fowlers. Maybe I've got it in this tab. Is better. Did I add them? Did I not add them? Oh, don't think I added them to the Blackfyre list. Did I do the wrong one? No. Okay. Fowler defense is Stormlands. Fowler Skyreach 23. Because they're in like a tower thing, aren't they? Nope. And then Fowler Power. Fowler Power. That's even better than Manwoody Power. 27.
Okay.
So you want to take the 27 boys as well?
Yep. This is our time to get a prince. Maybe end this war. Never been a better time.
Right. Your army now almost rivals Samuel's with 115 power.
Ooh.
Tali's had a little bit more than that, but you've got a whole bunch of dudes.
Sweet.
Yes. And then from
Millie.
And then from there, where
Yes.
did you want to head next?
So from here, I'm gonna send. So I had my guerrilla boys at Ironwood, right? The vultures, and they were ordered to like not be in the castle, but to be around Ironwood, so they can keep a good watch over the Boneway, over any movement in or out of the castle.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to try and get someone to get to them so they can update me with the intel from where I am at House Fowler.
Cool. Okay.
So I know what I'm walking into.
All right. So this is where I have to make some rolls to find out what's happening at House Will.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okie dokie.
A lot of poison, hopefully.
Yeah, a lot of poison. So that Targaryen. No one else? Wow, this is not going well for them now, is it? Okay.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah. And then I just need to check Will's power. Okay. I did some quick warfare and sieges kind of rules. So for a siege, there's like an escalating difficulty each month in order to maintain the behind your walls as you're besieged. But you can obviously assault something like a castle or a hall, depending on what you've got. Quick battles are just a warfare strategy roll-off, basically, and then winner counts degrees of success. Apply the following modifiers. Okie dokie then. I'm Makar, and they've still got that much. Well, I say that. Do they still have that much? A6? Yes. Okie dokie. So for wills, still have 36 power, and as I'm battling with that, he is overwhelming them by not very much. And how much defense has House Will got? Because that will let me know what their thing looks like. So they've got like a small castle by the looks.
Mm-hmm.
Which grants them a decent bonus.
Can they not just like throw a bunch of snakes over the wall or something? Just like,
so this is where I'm in conflict with the juice and like what makes sense, right? Where you were like this previous. So what I really want to happen is there's a fight over Ironwood, right?
Mm.
But what makes more strategic sense is that Makar maintains his siege on House Will because they're being upstart bastards.
Who would ever be one of those?
I know. But then you could always rock up through the Boneway and then like smash the boys.
Hammer and anvil.
Yeah.
See how he likes it.
Okay. Let's see. So there's going to be a stewardship test then, warfare stewardship for Felian Will. If he doesn't make it, then he gives up the castle.
I remember Felion. He's a very handsome young man.
So this is 5, keep 3. Okay. 2. No modifier.
Is Miria shopping for a new spouse already?
No, that was Allegra coming through. He was there at the keep when we all nearly died.
Weirdly, my memories of that incident are somewhat fuzzy.
Strange.
As is my understanding of who's my love interest and who's my brother, apparently.
Oh God. Sam, you don't want to know.
What?
Let's move on.
Okay. Okay.
We're in the show.
No, I know. My memory's fuzzy at the best of times. Cool, okay. So he succeeds. Okay. So, on the way to Ironwood, with your big old army, you learn that Makar is besieging Will and the forces inside. And so he hasn't made his way south down the Boneway yet.
Okay. Have I learned anything about the situation at Ironwood? Has anyone else fucking rocked up?
No, it doesn't seem like anyone else has rocked up.
Okay. All right. What I will do then is I will continue through to Ironwood and, have a chill 5 minutes. Just get reacclimated with my house. And then we're going to go up the Boneway. Smashy, smashy.
Nice.
I've done a loop. And then I can come back round.
Yeah. You have done a loop. Cool. All right. Let's head back up to the Reach then, finish off a little bit of this. Dawn. Now, here is where a little bit of off-screen ramblings with Jason comes into play.
Okay.
As unfortunately, the reinforcements that you want from Old Town are not organized enough to come to your aid. And I'll give Millie this one for free. You hear that Iron Island pirates have attacked Old Town, and the forces there have had to defend its port and its town.
Oh.
And Millie,
Goddamn pirates.
Faye knows anyway that Costain and the forces there are being undermined, and so he's not really got much control over the town, over what's happening there, or over the city.
That's not information that Samuel has, though, right?
I don't think so. I don't think Faye's shared it, and it's not general. It's not really general knowledge either. They're working
pal, not yours. Get your own.
They're working in a very clandestine way to kind of undermine his power. Yeah.
I knew rescuing Simon was a mistake. All right, so does Costain basically like write back and say like, "Sorry, we can't make it to your siege. I'm in Old Town defending against pirates."
Yeah, basically.
I want to send a strongly worded letter that suggests that Costain and all of the forces, minus the City Watch, who can man the defenses of this very, very well protected city well enough for a month and a half, are to immediately leave Old Town and join us at Highgarden so that we can end a war. These pirates are not a long-term threat, and he should use whatever means necessary to motivate his people. I basically want to say, like, I put you in this position to deliver, and now's the time that you deliver. Do you think you can do that for me?
Middle management Samuel is coming out today. Okay. I would like you, please, to roll me a status test. And this is going to be versus Costain's passive status.
Okay. Could I use command or some sort of specialty?
Yeah, I would give you command as a specialty.
Okay. I have to read. I have to remember if this is a thing.
That's cool. Take your time.
Where did I put this? Details.
Millie, are there any info questions you want to ask for Old Town?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me a knowledge streetwise check, and I will remind us of what the connections thing does. Benefits. Connections. Somewhere near here. You gain +1 dice on all knowledge tests made while you are in your chosen location. Mm-hmm. So basically they give you that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
So +1 to whatever this is.
+1 keep dice. So up your knowledge by 1 briefly, and then...
Okie dokie. 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh.
It's the noise my brain made.
There's a couple of ones in there. Oh.
Yeah.
It's okay though. Because we've got a whole month. So it would have been difficulty 3, 2 degrees of success. So you can ask me 2 questions.
Ooh, okay.
Or just
I
define a
want
topic?
the reaction. How to say this? I want the reaction to the last letter I sent Simon.
Oh God. Okay, hang on.
And what their thinking is in that.
I don't think I've forwarded this yet. I don't think I've forwarded this yet. Okay. I'll improv. All right.
Okay. I don't need the info like now. That's fine.
Okay. Okay. If it's not,
yeah, I'd rather it came from like if it's supposed to be going to Simon.
If it's not too pertinent, then sure, that's not a problem.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's not going to affect anything I do right now. So, but really quite soon, if that's okay, because it's gonna affect stuff. That and I want to know the opinion of the Sept about everything that's going on right now.
The High Septon.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. What would for fate kind of? This is going to take me a bit of improving. This is why I'm thinking. So what?
Actually, no. Can I change it?
Yeah.
Can I change it? Because I'm not sure. Like right now, she's pissed, and I'm not sure she'd be thinking that logically.
Okay. Okay.
She wants them to be keeping a bead on Costain.
Mm-hmm.
Figuring out his routines, figuring out where he goes, any moments of him being solo or with a minimal number of guards.
Okay.
With an eye to
looking for an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think he'd fit nicely in a cider barrel. just pop him in, ship him back to where it came from.
All right.
Reuse and recycle, right?
We can absolutely frame it later, but you find the equivalent of a fate aspect. Just call, I don't know, an opening or something. Yeah, you find that point in his routine where he is vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Excellent. Cool. That's Old Town.
Okay, that's fine then. Don, I'll roll then.
Okay, so do I have any bonus dice or keep die?
Let's have a quick look. You have 2 keep die in chat.
Oh,
2 keep
really?
dice. Yeah.
All right. Let's use one of those then. And I have a penalty die as well in status. It's going to be 66. Keep 4. No, wait. It's 4, 5. Yeah, 66 keep 4 plus 2. And 19.
Okay. You will get a certain amount of his armies then.
I also say, like, you got to come too, buddy.
Okay.
This is your chance to be a part of this. And yeah, it's strongly worded letter.
Okay. And they're marching up from the south then towards Baelor. Yeah.
Not Horn Hill where Baelor's camp, but actually towards Highgarden along the road.
Okay, so they're heading up along the road.
Yeah, we want to meet them outside Highgarden, basically.
Sure. And then so they come in here. So there's all forces from Old Town plus Costain. March towards Highgarden. Okay.
I also think that we would have probably, because we're marching this direction, like we're planning to go talk to them. So House Fossaway.
Mm-hmm.
House Fossaway was Blackfyre in the previous rebellion.
That's correct, yeah.
But have we received any kind of communications with them so far that suggests that they're with us now up to this point?
Not yet.
Okay. Then we would, Samuel definitely would have sent word along to House Fossaway. Probably he would have waited until his armies are close enough that if they decided like, oh, we're going to make a stand, let's go, let me warn Highgarden, that there wouldn't be enough time for Highgarden to get to House Fossaway before he did. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But he would have given them a heads up notice and asked for a parlay, and he would have been very clear that he's rallying the Reach, and they are one of the last couple of houses yet to confirm under peaceful order to King Blackfyre.
Okay, nice. We talked very, very briefly kind of about that before today. So I think that's I think that's juicy. I think that's worth
like next session. Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. But he definitely gave them a heads up. He just wouldn't like show up with his gigantic army right outside without at least like saying like, hey, we're coming.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think you're going to get a little bit more of a warm reception as there were previous Blackfyre supporters than you did from Ashford. Yeah, for sure, I think. Okay. So I think then rather than moving anyone further west, we're kind of parking the army and the three of you at Fossaway to start up for the next session. But is there anything else you folks wanted to do? Millie, you've got some Highgarden spies still to get info from if you want.
Yes, please.
Okie dokie. Roll me another knowledge streetwise check.
Okay. I'll put a bonus into that.
Okie dokie.
19.
Very good. That is 3, 8. Was that 3 or 4? Difficulty was 3. So however many degrees of success that was. 13 is...
Yeah, 4.
It's 4 degrees of success.
Yeah.
4 questions.
Bloody hell. Okay.
4 bits of intel.
Okay, I want to know
who
the key players are there now. Like, who's in positions of power and actually making decisions. That's number 1.
So that's an easy one. That is Lady Elenia as a kind of matriarchal figure. That is Lady Casella.
Okay.
They're kind of duoing that. And Sir Gawain Oakhart as Lord Leo's Lord Steward, I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the rest of Leo's entourage that's left there? That was like his Lord of Whispers that was still there. Is he still
Randall Sloane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have that as Lord Tyrell and his court. So Hightower's obviously a goner, unfortunately. So Sir Gawain, his Lord Steward, Randall Sloane is Lord of Whispers. Tremond Ironwood, his squire, was like just dropping a little Tremond in there. Sir Gerald Greyfield, or Gerald Greyfield, his master at arms.
And there's nobody has popped up unexpectedly since all this kicked off, because obviously Hightower's gone and...
Oh, yes. Yes. All right. Let me...
You can get back to me later if it's going to be easier for you.
I just got to roll.
Ooh.
Where is he? Has he got your shield? Is he in your bit? He is in your bit. Okay, there we go. What to roll to get across country without being seen by the enemy and sneak a boy into Highgarden?
Oh. He is with a load of spies.
Stealth? And I'll give him some assist from the couple of points as a stag modifier for the result from the spies for sure. It was Sir Dennis who was charged with looking after the kid. So stealth, survival, thievery, warfare, will. Where are the actual stats in? Fighting, endurance. Doesn't particularly matter. The relevant skills are in the twos. So this is going to be interesting. Yep. I'll be up front. We're looking for an 8 for this, which is just above the average. But we're going to go for it. Bonus dice in here. Oh! Yes, and you hear of Lord Leo's son, Lord Peter. Or Peter.
Excellent.
Has miraculously rocked up in Highgarden.
It's a miracle.
Yeah.
But Sir Dennis is no longer there? I'm assuming, because Faye did send a letter out basically going, anyone from Golden Grove needs to come home, because the whole point of me being here is that you are all safe and at home while this war is going on.
If you want to know whether Sir Dennis is at Highgarden at the moment, I think that's like a free question. If you want to know whether, if you want to know whether your spies mention Sir Dennis as having still be there or something like that, as just kind of a mention in passing, that's a free question. If you want to know where Sir Dennis is or has gone, that is one of your questions.
Okay. Yes, I do want to know that. Faye would want to know that.
Question number 2.
Annoyingly. Because all her knights keep dying.
Sir Dennis is heading to Golden Grove then.
Good boy. He's a good boy. Have a biscuit. Okay. So that's 2 of the 4.
Of the 4, yeah.
I want to know if there is, like, what each key player's opinion on this rebellion is.
Oh, okay. This is like the equivalent of D&D where they ask you every single NPC's name.
Sorry.
Okay. Lady Elenya Tyrell. Where are you? Do you have your motives, your vices, your virtues? Yes, you do. Thanks, past Sam.
Is one of them ordering the murder of loads of people in somebody's family for no particular reason?
Maybe.
Just wondering.
She is pissed at this rebellion because she thought that after the first rebellion that law and order had been restored to the Seven Kingdoms, but it has not. Lady Casella doesn't have any goals or motivations. Okay. She is happy to be alive, but she is pissed at Lady Elenya that they are not being more forceful in going to get Lord Leo. I do want to check something though as well, what the armies here look like. Okay, yeah. Because the High Garden forces are assisting Baelor. And Sir Gawain Oakheart, whose character details do have goals, motivations, vices, and virtues. Actually, let me retcon something here. Sir Gawain is going to be also like assisting Baelor because he's looking after the. Oh, he's a knight, so he's gone after the battle effectively. And so yeah, he is. I don't think you get such a bead on him as he's a little bit further out, further away. But so it was, but it is mentioned that he was one of the kind of key players at Highgarden. But yeah, he is off. Trying to consolidate the Reach's position, the Loyalists' position within the Reach, and consolidating that into a large army, and going after the kind of seat of where it all started, Horn Hill. That seems the most logical. Okay.
And
little Peter is happy to be alive.
Yay! Does he have fond memories of Faye? Does he even fucking mention me? Because nobody has so far, and I'm feeling very underappreciated.
Do you want to know if they
No, that was not one of my questions.
No, you don't want to know if they recognize what you did for them? Okay.
Ooh, maybe. Oh, I do have. Is that question 3?
That was question 3.
That was question 3. Bollocks.
Last question.
Stupid knight using up my questions. Oh, did we get any info from Sloane?
What? Just about what he thinks?
Yeah, like same as the others, really.
I'm just trying to think how a rivalry of spying mummers would play out.
Well, does he know that it's a rivalry? Because they can't track this back.
Is that your fourth question?
No. Just proposing avenues of thought.
Sloane, what would Sloane think? Sloane is seemingly genuinely worried about the people of the Reach and how much this second rebellion is going to hurt them, hurt the economics of the realm. But he's staying, as loyal as he, he's staying very loyal to the Tyrells and the Targaryens.
Okay, and the last question. I want to know if there is anyone in there working against them from within.
Ooh, I had never thought that, but of course I want the answer to be yes. So the answer is yes.
Oh, God damn you and your phrasing. You know what I mean. If a spy came back with that information, I would run them through.
Good job I'm not there then. No, that's really cool. There is someone.
Oh, God.
Against the Tyrells from within. Okay. Yeah, there are hints of it. Hints of a plot. But they don't have any more information than that.
Intriguing.
It's you.
Just chasing their tails around Highgarden.
Yeah.
No, that was our drop point. Oh, fuck it. The whole thing's compromised now.
But start again.
It's really confusing.
Oh my god. Okay. Susie, is there anything else you need to do before rocking up?
Well, knowing the situation here now, I feel a little bit less desperate, which is probably bad, which I'm now getting complacent. It's never been a problem before. I was gonna try and acquire some spicy juice, also known as poison.
Yes, you were. Okie dokie. Dearest house rules. You price these up. Much more expensive. What do you want?
I think, hang on. I think that the poison is for an extreme special use case, and I don't think I'm ever gonna get to sit down and share a lovely cup of wine with the person whom I want to poison. So I think I'm gonna go for basilisk venom, which is the one you put on your blade.
Mm-hmm. Let's have a little look about basilisk venom,
really
where it comes from.
Nasty. Well, oh man, the Wills are being besieged. I was like, I've got friends at Castle Will that could help, but they're being besieged right now, which is inconvenient.
Manticore venom? Is that what it's meant to be?
Where's poisons?
I mean, it's in the rulebook as basilisk venom.
Yeah.
But the wiki doesn't have it. Basalisk. Am I spelling this wrong? B-A-S-A-L. Basilisk?
No, B-A-S. Yeah, it's all I's after the first S.
Basilisk.
Like basil. Basilisks.
Basilisks. Okay. Poison. I've just come to the poison bit. Basilisk venom is a known poison. Thanks a fucking bunch. Okay. Basilisks are a kind of reptile, hideous and fierce. They are said to infest the jungles of Yai T. In Sothorios, basilisks were once numerous on the Basilisk Isles, lending them to their name. Basilisks are still found in great numbers on Basilisk Point, some large, some small, and some twice the size of lions. In some places, basilisks are used to fight other animals, such as dogs, with wagers made... wagers, oh my god. Wagers made on the outcome. For a second, I thought there were wargs fighting in basilisks. That was fucking cool.
That would be pretty tight.
Basilisks are venomous and are the source of basilisk venom. There's a certain group of people that use it.
Is there a certain group of people?
There is a certain group of people. Yes.
Have we perhaps met them before, Sam?
Yeah. They might not have faces.
Okay.
They use a paste spiced with basilisk blood, which gives meat a savoury scent, but induces a violent madness in any creature with warm blood, whether man or beast. Reportedly, a mouse will attack a lion after a taste of basilisk blood.
Cool.
I would like you to roll to try and find a contact to get you some of this basilisk venom.
Okay.
And we are going to play out its acquisition if you are successful.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't like that. What do you want? What do you want me to roll?
I think this is going to be healing with a streetwise specialty.
Fuck me, I'm never finding it. Healing. Oh, cool. Let's just go. All right, I'm going to use a bonus die on this.
Okay.
Fuck. All right, with one bonus die. An 8.
Okay.
Oh fuck, Sam! Don't do that. I hate it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm afraid now.
Don't be afraid. It's okay.
Fear go up. Did not help. Yes, Fee, I was afraid before. I've been afraid for about an entire season. No, actually, put 6 seasons. I've been afraid.
It all started out so nice, right? Do you remember?
Yeah.
When you were,
No. It's never been nice.
when you were just mildly enticed to become a
When I
Blackfyre
was
spy, and you didn't
Just
because you
a
were
hostage. Yeah.
good. Yeah,
Good
good
season
times.
one,
Dancing
when
Good
things weren't
times.
terrible.
Good times.
I got
Yeah.
poisoned in the first session.
You did. You did. Oh my god! It started off, didn't it? Fucking hell.
Yeah.
It was happy for about 5 minutes in episode 1,
Yeah.
season
No,
1.
it wasn't. The prologue was the fucking Lord Thingy dying.
Oh, yeah.
I knew where it was going. Where in my 3rd episode, I was poisoned and kidnapped.
Should have stabbed him with the stabby rock.
Stabbing rocks weren't a
Probably-
thing by then.
No, that was the genesis of the stabbing rock. It was when I woke up and Uncle
Yeah.
Blackmont was having a big sad cry, and I was like, but I didn't do it. It's gonna.
Yeah. Okay. You try and
Exactly,
acquire
but
some
no
basilisk
happiness.
venom. Well, then, all we have left really are house fortune rolls.
Mm.
We forgot about those, didn't we? Okay, Susie,
Yeah.
I want you to please, now that you're back at your house, to roll me
Yeah.
a status stewardship test.
Okay.
With all of your ironwood things, you are going to get a +3 modifier to the result.
Okay. All right. Status stewardship. That will be a 21.
Okay. Let me add another column to the house fortune things because I was not prepared. We're in the Lynx 205.
21, good.
Lynx Westeros as opposed to Lynx Africa. Thanks.
It's a very smelly month.
It's a very smelly month. Still autumn, I think, because autumn will last for ages. And yes, we need to find that bit in the book that we can never find ever, which tells us how folks have done. Here it is. I've got it. He says, skipping right to the pit. Oh yeah, the results aren't there, are they? That's what they mean, and the results are in a different place. Houses and lands, months and actions. Okay, what did you get? 21.
21.
21 is growth.
Oh.
You discover a growth.
Oh.
You don't discover a growth, but you have not got your moon's blood.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Cool. Oh, shit. Fuck. Okay. I imagine that's her fucking reaction. Just, oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Just one day, like absent-mindedly, and then goes, oh, hang on a minute.
just- Wait a minute. Oh, Miriam. Okay. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
I love that. You don't discover a growth, but okay.
Not like a symbiont.
Yeah. No, it's yeah. Adversaries and Allies, noble houses. Here we go. Okay. Wait, what? There we are. Growth is 1 resource by 1 point.
Okay. What have I got? What are my resources?
What would you be trying to improve here?
Where are we?
Your relationship.
Oh, Millie. Oh, don't worry. I should be thinking about that. I think at the minute, ironically, population. It's the lowest.
Okay. Trying to repopulate. That's fine.
Yep. She took that literally, didn't she? All right.
Why isn't that?
I'm trying to like come
it's
back. Come back. It's not bad here, I promise. It's quite nice, actually. All right, hang on. Let me just message my husband, Justin. I'm gonna need a Tim's on your way home from the office, please.
Oh my days. Okay. Okie dokie. And then house action. Wage war. Gonna do a war.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we're doing a war.
All right. Okie dokie. Then next up, House Rowan.
Ooh. Okay.
Magister Benedar needs to roll a status stewardship test. There's going to be a +2 modifier to it. Let me just find the magistrate. Millie, I'll give you control of it as well. There you go.
Okay. I think he's got the same.
If you scroll down to the bottom there into NPCs, they'll be down in there somewhere.
Nah. Okie dokie.
Status stewardship. +2 to result. Let's see what we get.
17.
17, unfortunately, is decline.
Oh no.
Yeah. So noble houses. And a decline reduces 1 resource by 1 point. So
That's
what do you
okay,
think he would have been trying to improve?
He would have been going for like influence to keep them out of the war, and wealth if we got a secondary one. But I do believe I've got resource loss mitigation.
Oh.
And what is the point of those if not this?
Exactly. This is their only point.
This is literally all they're for.
It's true. All right. What does it do?
I've actually got to. Do they stack or not?
Yeah,
they do. Okay. Well, I can mitigate up to 4 losses then of influence.
Cool. So it's okay.
So I'm fine.
Influence mitigated.
Hooray!
Decline mitigated. We don't have a house action for last time. Really?
Don't we?
No, I don't have one listed. Maybe I was like, you don't get one.
Mate, that sounds like you. That's a good impression of you.
Yeah.
This time around though, doesn't at all. It's a shit impression, but it's still better than the one I would do.
Okay.
This time around, I want to shake things up with the army a little bit.
Wage war.
Stop it. No. No, but I reckon that Magistrate Benedar is a smart enough man to see which way the wind's blowing at the moment and realize there is only so long that this stalemate can remain, and maybe they should be just putting a bit more energy into having some fighty boys.
Okay.
So if it's all right, having consulted with Jonathan Fry, who understands this shit, and I really do not, could I slightly change my engineers? So essentially sort of absorb them and reuse them elsewhere with a little bit of extra. I think we decided we were going to take a point off influence and 1 off power. Sorry?
I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Make myself laugh.
Yeah.
Reabsorb it and use it. Okay.
It's wild horses. Unfortunately, Maria hasn't got that option. Yeah, I want to get trained support. I think we decided on. Yeah.
Okay. So just like rejig the engineers then.
Yeah. essentially. So they're a little bit pokier and a little bit more actually useful because I don't have any siege weaponry and I don't have time to build it.
And train support. Train's base power cost is 3, so support is just +1. I'm looking at Don here. I could look at the book.
Don, help. You
That's
help me
okay.
with this,
I'll
and
go
I
with it.
don't know what's going on now.
Yeah. So what are you're trying to build a
train support unit.
Trained
should be
is 3 power.
5 power.
Support is 2. So yeah, it needs to be 5 power.
5 power.
Mhm. So if we shift one from influence,
You can shift one from.
I think there's
influence.
like a chart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's a good teacher. And by teacher, I mean somebody who told me exactly what to do to achieve the thing I wanted. Thanks, Don.
Wait,
I promise I maybe won't
power
use them
into-
against you. Possibly.
You can put population into power, or you can put wealth into power, but you can't use influence to create more
Interesting.
power. You can use influence to create more law, apparently.
There's like a conversion chart somewhere. I think it might be.
Yeah. Page
I'll
120.
I'll take one off wealth. It's fine.
Okay.
It doesn't bump me down a category to pauper or anything, so I'm fine.
No, that's cool. That's cool. -1, and then +1 to power gives you 40 power. That's fine. And so the support is 5 power. Okay. Cool. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Sweet. That was not the Strangers Month. That was the Lynx. That was the Ice Dragon. 205. 5. There we go. All right. Lovely jubbly. House Tarly. Don, I don't need you to make me a House Fortune roll for the house. I need you to make me a Siege roll, please. I need Glendon to roll. And I'll give you the stat. Hang on.
Okay.
Into. Oh, you're under your character name. Yeah, cool. Okay. So that should be there for you if you scroll down under NPCs. I need him, please, to roll a warfare stewardship test.
Okay.
This is going to be difficulty 9.
All right. Wow. This will just be, he doesn't have any bonus dice in stewardship, I don't think. No. Okay. $19.
All right. Yeah, so he's rather excellently managing supplies and the garrison and stuff like that, so that they are maintaining their position within the keep. So you are all good.
He doesn't, we don't do like a normal, we don't get fortunes either way because we're being sieged, right?
That's right, yeah. I think, yeah, let's just do that like that. This is the playtesting of those proceeding rules. I just came up with that.
No, I think it makes sense, right? It totally makes sense. That's the most important thing going on with the house right now.
Yeah. Cool. Okie dokie. Oh, then. Do we have anything else to do before we wrap up? Apart from message everyone in the Zoom chat.
I'm just getting dunked on, so the sooner we can end this, the better.
That's pretty standard, though, isn't it?
It is.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to be in touch with everyone to find out kind of, what their plans are, how they want to approach things, and what kind of scenes they want to set up and that kind of thing. I've got some ideas. Obviously, we want to parlay with Fossaway. We want to see the juice of, phase reaction to that and about being here. For Miria, she's looking for some basilisk venom, but she's also going to be stomping down the Boneway to, maybe go get a kind of a plan of attack, that kind of thing.
Vomiting in sand dunes.
Yeah.
Yeah, parlaying with makeup. Just hold on.
Yeah.
God.
Or it could just be like a Mountain Blade pregnancy where you just rock her out, still fight, still do fucking everything, and then
Fine.
then you just hear a notification and a little crying baby for a second, and you're done.
Done. No drama. It's just done.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. All right. Well, like I said, bit of a shorter one tonight, just to get the house actions done, get it all figured out. Now I've got a better idea and a few other little kind of hooks and little juicy things to add into what's going to be coming up to, I think, the home straight, really, when it comes to the game. We've got 2 battles looming very shortly, I would imagine. One in the Boneway and the other on the plains of the Dornish Marches. So keep tuning in on a Thursday to check those out and to keep getting all those juicy fruits. Let's go around, have a chat with people and see what you're up to, where we can find you, and then we will have another awesome episode next week. Who's first on my overlay? It was Susie. Susie, where are you next? What are you doing? Let everybody know.
I will next be on my channel tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, which is twitch.tv/Susanna Grace. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but there'll probably be a lot of screaming because this was just supposed to be a house action episode. There wasn't supposed to be anything juicy this week. It's just moving things. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, I'll be there on my channel tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to tell you about something cool happening with Stream. Little partnership, little ambassadorship that I may have entered into. So hopefully I'll be able to tell you guys about that. And then on Monday, I'll be back on my channel as normal, again, doing something, don't know. And then Tuesday, Phasmo with Millie and Tom. This week's Phasmo was a fucking doozy, friends. I'm going to post a clip later on today.
Oh, God.
Where Millie says, and I quote, "What did you do? Look at her. She's all folded like a sad bag of crisps." Because Tom made me laugh so hard that I fell out of my chair. So that's what we do on Tuesdays. And then obviously I'll be back here on Wednesday for the spell game.
Nice. Thanks so much. Actually, let's maybe go over to the other screen. Don't. All right. You did your outro as the little Susie thing. That's fine.
Little Susie.
As the little Susie avatar. Millie, yeah, I guess you've got Phasmo going on too.
Yeah.
Anywhere else that people can find you if they wanna?
Mondays at 7, I'm over on the Wandering Inn playing our cyberpunk adventure Glitch, playing Viv, who is... I don't think you could get a character further from Faye because she's living in the moment, shall we say.
Shows your range, darling.
Yes, it's range. It's definitely not mental instability. It's range. Fine. Yeah, she's a lot of fun to play. So it's kind of nice bouncing back and forth between those 2 characters. So that's Mondays, Tuesdays, Phasmo on Susie's channel. I always come away from that with my face hurting. We laugh so much. And I can't believe we're not teenagers because some of the shit that comes out of our mouths really should have stopped at school. But apparently that's fine.
Fair enough. Cool.
Yeah, come play.
All right. Thanks so much. V, where can we find you?
I still haven't been streaming yet because I've been working. Sure. But I will be back on stream at the end of this month. Mm-hmm. The off stream, I've been getting into Sea of Thieves again, and they are doing a community day event in game at the end of the month. So I'm going to stream that. And then hopefully in February, I can jump on the Mass Effect train that I am desperate to jump on. It's been so hard not playing the game because I want to play it on stream. But it's right there in my Steam library every time I go in, calling to me. But yeah, other than that, I'm around on Twitter. I just don't post a lot. Hire me for your TTRPGs.
Do it. Don't do it. We need her. No, it's fine.
That's about it.
Cool. All right. Thanks so much. And Don, if you don't talk about your Patreon, I will kill you.
I got it. No, I'm going to do it. Yeah, no, I had a lot of fun today. Always enjoy the house actions. It's kind of like a nice chill way to kind of set up the scene for all the juice that's going to come next. But there's always really interesting things that come out of it. Yeah. And that was the case today too. So I really enjoyed seeing everybody else do their things. I didn't roll as terribly as the last house actions. So that was good for me, for Samwell, I guess. And for the reach too, really. Let's see, what am I up to? I live in the freelancing life. I'm working on Fallout, working on Dark Matter books. Some pretty excited about where those things are right now currently. But for the most part, I write games and run games full time. I have a bunch of campaigns right now. Most of my campaigns are just about to come to like the end of a campaign, which means it's about to be time to start up a bunch of new campaigns, which might be new characters in the same world or different worlds. But every once in a while, I have a seat open. So if you're interested, go to my Patreon and support me for any amount of money on Patreon. And you kind of get first dibs on those open seats when they open up. But that's me.
Nice. Thanks so much, man. Alrighty. Yeah, and as for us, you follow us around the internet at followblackcats or blackcatsgaming.com. We're here every Wednesday and Thursday with our streamed games. Wednesday is our spy game campaign, Hexcrawl. It's the game that we made, 5e powered, all about international espionage and action. And on Thursdays, you can meet us here again, playing After the Fire, our Game of Thrones Song of Ice and Fire role-playing campaign, where many fruits will be juiced now that we have a Prego character, a spy mistress who can't be touched for it anymore. Literally
and metaphorically, apparently.
You don't want it, Millie. You don't fucking want it. Trust me.
She does. She's the last of her name.
And Westeros's favorite power couple on the march. Hey, you stop it. Off to kick some Targi ass. All right. I have not arranged a raid because, of course, I haven't, because that's just my brand now. So I can click the button. We can go over to. Oh, okay. Have you got a thing?
No, I was going to say, while you're looking for something, Sam, I'll tell the lovely folks here about our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/blackcatsgaming, where you can catch past episodes of After the Fire, Hexcrawl, as well as our number of one-shots that we did on there. There's a bunch of spy game stuff on there too. We got a playlist full of other people's spy game games, so you can check those out too. And that's on our YouTube, and we upload twice a week when we have videos to go out, so please do check that out.
Nice, there we go. We are going over to raid Bexy Chillin. I think we raided them maybe a few weeks ago, just off the back of one of our streams, because I like to pass it around to people who have a kind of similar live view count. So they're playing some D&D, so check it out. I think we followed them after raiding them a few weeks back. So yeah, there we go. We're going to start that off. Not much else to say from us, I think, while the seconds count down for the raid. But yeah, so next time we're live is Wednesday. Tune in for more Hexcrawl. If not, we'll see you again next Thursday. For now, friends, farewell. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.